Recording.
Hey YouTubers, Mo here from Mo's Motorcycle Journey. I want to talk to you guys, I guess I'm going too slow. I mean, I'm doing the speed limit, 35. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about things to look out for in fall when you're riding a motorcycle. I mean, we all know deer you gotta watch for. But one thing that I've noticed, let's go straight. One thing that I've noticed is you don't have to deal with grass, because a lot of people aren't cutting their grass now, but you have to deal with leaves. So I'm coming around a turn just earlier, and there was a bunch of leaves in the road. Well, we had rain just yesterday, so the leaves were wet. And I knew, you know, when I hit this spot, I knew to keep myself upright as much as I could, because I didn't want to lean her down too far. But so I hit those leaves, and I felt that tail end start to jerk out on me. Luckily, I wasn't going too fast. But definitely leaves are one thing. I mean, if they're just blowing across the road, not that big of a deal. But the leaves can really throw you off your bike. The leaves will leave you on the ground. That's a good way to put it. Another thing, you know, like this guy here cutting his grass, making a bunch of dust mess. Ooh, that stunk too. Mulching his leaves. But yeah, you got leaves that you got to watch out for. If you got a lot of pine needles somewhere, pine needles are another thing that will take you down. A lot of people don't know that, but they can take you down. So you got leaves, you got pine needles, and you got road crews doing construction on, that's a nice house. Road crews doing construction on roads where you get a bunch of gravel in the road. And that's another thing that I'm going to point out to you guys is when I ride most of the time, but usually in fall or spring, ooh, look at the lake. I will ride in the traffic lane. And what I mean is where the tire meets the road. A lot of people don't realize that if you ride where the tire meets the road, chances on you hitting something are less, because that's where a lot of the cars drive. So, you know, I won't ride way on the side when I ride with two people. I'll stagger. But, you know, because when you're riding over here, anything that falls off a vehicle, you're going to run it over, get it in your tire. Could be a nail, could be a screw, could be a piece of metal, could be a wheel weight. Those I've seen stuck in people's vehicles before. But riding, see, there's a little gravel there on that spot there. Riding in fall time and springtime, it's real important to pay attention. I don't like to ride at night in fall, because when you ride at night, you can't see. You cannot see what you're coming up to. So you can't speed. You gotta ride the speed limit, because you don't know what's coming around the turn at all, and you might not like what's coming around the turn. So riding in fall, you got to watch out for leaves. If anyone's cutting their grass late, you got to watch out for grass clippings in the road. That's like black ice. You know, and that's another question that I wanted to ask any of my subscribers. Have you ever called the police on somebody cutting their grass and blowing it in the road?
You serious?
That's what I want to know. So has any one of my subscribers called the police for somebody cutting their grass and they were blowing it in the road, and you approach it on a motorcycle and about kill yourself or dump your cycle or hurt yourself or whatever the case may be? So chime in and put in the comments if you've ever called the police on somebody that was cutting their grass and blowing it in the road. And not just grass, maybe leaves. You know, maybe somebody's blowing leaves in the road, which is really stupid. I don't know why people do that. But yeah, you know, I just don't get it sometimes. People, you can't change idiocracy. You just can't change it. You know, I've had comments on my channel, and it's clearly to me that that's just an idiocracy comment. The person sitting behind the computer keyboard wants to leave his nasty comment or her nasty comment, and you know, I warrant that. I welcome it. I welcome any comments. You know, I got control of my channel. I'll just delete it if I'm interested. So, but if you look up here, here's another example. If you look right up here in the road, you can see the gravel. Hopefully you can see that, and you can see it. You know, here's rocks right here. You can see the gravel over here. You know, that will, especially like on a motorcycle, turn it in right there. That will throw you. That will drop you right there. So, you know, you got to watch out for this, because, see, this stuff wasn't out here a year ago. Well, not a year ago, but a month ago. I didn't see a lot of gravel. So, and that's something that you got to look out for at nighttime. If you're riding at night, you just got to be careful, guys. Got to be careful. So, definitely put in the comments if you've ever called the police. And the outcome, that's important. What the outcome was. Did the guy stop doing it? Was there, you know, did you see the cops go there? Whatever the case may be, you know, let me know, because I'm ready to call the police on some of these people that do that, because it's dangerous, and they just don't know how dangerous it is. It's very irritating. So those are some of the things to look out for. When you're, of course, animals, that's just common sense, but a lot of people usually put their bikes away by now in the northern states, and you know, I'm one that will ride as long as I can. You know, for 2 years in a row, I have rode on Christmas Eve. 2 years in a row. So I'd like to do that again this Christmas Eve, but it's all up to God. If that's in the cards, it's in the cards. If not, it's not. So that being said, guys, remember, if you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. You can ring the YouTube bell notification. YouTube will let you know every time I upload a video. If you don't make the choice makes you. You guys have a great day, and we will talk at you soon on the next video. Take care.